Okay, I'm back. And yeah, now it's time to go hike up the trail and find out what that roar was. Or that howl, whatever it was. Oh. Hi.
A strong foe.
There!
Don't worry.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
It's fine. No. Well, I can only get 2. Yeah. Can you stop that? I already know. Ugh. Seriously, it hasn't been that acting up before. For some reason, it's just doing it now.
Strike! Here we go.
I'll assist.
Because I don't have
my
an internet
turn.
connection. After my thunderstorm that I had, I lost it. And yeah, I'm getting my internet back soon. So yeah, that will stop after then. I hope.
Kane, Gale!
Oh well, probably just have to deal with it.
They're mine.
It's annoying though,
My turn.
because as I said, it wasn't used. It didn't used to keep happening. It sucks.
Here I go. Going
Go.
full tilt. Smash! Nuh-uh.
Ow,
My turn.
that hurts, you know. Okay, really, I can't get both of those. Yeah, that sucks. At least get 2.
Strike!
My turn. Rihanna, activate. Fire.
Go.
It's my turn.
Right, now just smash.
It's my turn. Huh? Wide open.
Give me these
Got
assists.
Very well.
They'll help me in the long run.
Here we go.
I'll assist. I shall go. Now.
Too
Okay,
slow.
now we'll get my burst.
I'm up.
It's all good.
Ha! Now! Let's go, everyone!
Yes.
Understood. Ha!
Yeah, there's always something I keep forgetting too,
Pumped up.
which is this. I just always keep forgetting it.
All for one.
And one for all!
All right. Everyone ready?
Which sucks.
Huh?
Very well.
Oh well,
Here we go.
it's over now.
I'll assist.
Thank you, Altina. I needed that cover.
It's no problem. Watching you has helped me develop more optimal strategies.
Yeah. Now that leveled up. Yeah, it was Kurtz. Okay.
Ha!
Break that. Give me that.
Guess luck is on our side.
Stop that already. Honestly, why is it keep
I'll show no
why does it
mercy.
keep showing up? Ugh. So annoying.
Kane, Gale! Ha! My turn.
You could have been a smash.
Nuh-uh.
Hey,
It's my turn.
but no, you couldn't. Good job.
Can't escape. Fire!
You could have hit that first one.
My turn.
Right, Fragra.
Activate. Fragarak. Destroy.
Very well.
Right, really? Nothing.
It's my turn.
You suck. Seriously, that's gonna get annoying, isn't
Crimson
it?
Flash!
Pumped up.
I'm sorry. Can get both. No,
Going
can.
full tilt. Smash! Wide open.
Got him!
So I'm just wondering, is it keep doing it because it's getting in
My
the
turn.
connection but then losing it? I don't know. Oh, I need some healing.
I've got you. RTM heal.
Thanks, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
My turn. Behold, the Vander dual blade style. Now,
Just ended. It'll be
you're
good.
done for. Ragnar, strike!
Almost dead.
Now, transform. Sync complete. Presenting Arcadius Gear. 1, launch. Open fire. Brianna. Beginning extermination. Ha!
Basically, it's like everything in their arsenal.
More enemies. It's my turn.
I hate more enemies.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn!
I still preferred how he said it when I was younger.
All right. Nice work, team.
Oh, it's only 2 years ago, but still. From now, long of a gap it took him.
Ha!
They even changed the way he says it.
Ready.
Alright, chest.
Now that's what they call a drop.
Okay, have we got there? No, not yet.
Ha! Now, bring it on!
Yeah, I know it's probably not, but
Kane, Gale!
it kind of sort of like reminds me of where Reem was in the second one when
Let's go.
at least the princess and Tobo found him. Sort of. Then again, I could be wrong.
Pumped up. You can't escape. Fire! Wide open.
Go!
Got him!
Engaging.
That was a waste. Okay, can you smash? No, you can't smash. Because you beat.
My turn.
Seriously, can I just stop? It's getting annoying. Always having to keep seeing it.
There!
Engaging.
Okay, and go.
Let's go.
One left.
Ha!
Here I go.
My turn.
And it did.
Was that all?
Okay, so, how far left to my destination? See if I'm actually in it in this area. Ah. I think I am. So, yeah.
Ha! Cha!
Can I?
Ha!
That does look like something I can break. Don't know why.
Cha! Cha!
Break those.
Only engage that one.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ha! It's down.
Go!
Let's go, everyone.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes.
Ha! Ha!
Pumped up.
Now, transform.
Go.
Sync complete. Presenting Arcadius Gear. One, launch. Open fire. Brianna. Beginning extermination. Ah! Ha!
I broke him, at least.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth,
Break's not gonna work as well.
seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Okay, everyone's broke.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Okay, last one.
Charging good and fire!
Then I'm good.
Not done yet. Onward! Valiant charge!
My turn.
Stupid thing.
There.
I'll assist.
Let's go.
So we should just stay put.
I'm up.
Ha! Behold, the Vander dual blade style. Now.
I'm the dual blades of Vander.
You're done for. Ha! Ragnar, strike.
I'm sure that was better. Hey!
Not today.
Why'd you go after
my
her?
turn.
Okay,
Energy low.
it should be fine.
Let's go. Ha! It's down.
Yeah, it is.
They're mine.
You've really grown so much, Yuna.
Only because I had such a great instructor to teach me.
Always nice to improve.
Claire went up a level. I want the chest that's around there, right?
Stamina low. Requesting a short respite.
When we get to the end. Okay?
Ha!
If not, you can still heal everybody.
Ha!
Ready.
Ha!
Seriously,
Ooh, an
stop
opening.
doing that.
Kane?
Gale!
Go. Smash him.
Ha!
I said smash!
Here I go.
What part of smash don't you get?
Get him!
See, that was a smash.
Got him! Very well. Ha!
Energy low.
Okay, now it's time to heal. Okay, Banda needs it more.
Our team here.
Thanks, thank you.
Thanks.
An opening! My turn.
You cannot. Okay?
There!
Pumped up. Huh?
I'm up.
Didn't work.
Ha!
Energy low.
Why can't you just finish?
Beginning retreat.
No. There's no retreating. Seriously. Press that button was the wrong thing to do.
Brionic, activate. Fire. Attack.
Hey!
Too slow.
See,
Here I go.
Altina got a smash.
Huh?
Very well. Ha! Was that all?
Nah. For a second there, everyone went up a level.
Stamina low. Requesting a short respite.
Wait. Here's your respite. And now we finish checking this side.
Ha! There! Let's get him!
Okay, smash him. I said smash.
My turn. Ha!
Let's go.
Why can't you smash? I just want one smash. How hard is that to ask for?
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
Thank you.
Let's go, everyone!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. My turn.
Oh, that's the one I broke. God, it's too far away from me. Yeah, get all.
Activate. Ragnarok.
Destroy.
I destroyed
Let's go.
it. Ah,
Ha! Here we go!
not that I wanted yet.
I'll assist.
to use it.
It's my turn.
Ah.
Get him!
Got him!
Alright, now. Stop sliming Reen.
Nope.
It's my turn!
Reen did nothing. Did he?
Kane? Gale! Ha!
Hooray!
It's down!
Smash!
They're mine.
My turn. Rihanna,
Smash.
activate. Fire. Now.
Too slow! Very well.
Okay,
Pumped up.
no smashing.
There.
My turn.
Still no smashing. And that's a miss.
It's my turn.
Nuh-uh.
Huh? Oh, what? What the hell? I
I shall go.
Is it basically you couldn't move? Was that it?
Attack.
Too slow.
Here I go.
Yeah, movement's down.
Huh?
Let's go.
He moved too far.
Let's go. Ha! Very well. Huh.
Good.
Was that all?
Okay, Claire's went up. Right.
There!
We have the advantage.
Get him. Okay,
Ha!
smash.
My turn.
I want smash. Give me smash.
Prepare yourself. Shatter!
There.
There!
That's the
At once.
smash I want.
Yes.
Got it!
I got it.
And need.
Ha!
My turn.
Here I go.
Okay, nope.
Going full tilt.
Keep pressing the wrong one.
Smash! Wide open.
Got him!
Nuh-uh.
Ow.
Useless.
I
Now.
Too slow.
got smash off a counter.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Load of speed has
Not
gone
today.
down.
Let's go.
That is not good.
Crimson Flash!
My turn.
Okay, we gotta heal now. Oh, we can just reach.
I've got you. RTM heal.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yay!
Very well.
Okay, nope. Go.
There!
My God.
Don't give up.
Thanks.
One smash.
Not today.
No, we got a break.
Don't give up.
Thanks.
Here I go.
Go.
Can't escape. Fire! Wide open.
Got him. I'm up.
Okay, Yeah.
Crimson Flash! It's down!
They're mine.
You're finished!
Alright, one is dead.
Engaging.
I can't use Fragrant. But do need healing again.
I've got you. RTM heal.
Thanks. Let's go. There! Here we go.
Basically, Odin is
I'll
just a
assist.
healer right now.
I'll end it. Let's go.
I do like someone being a designated healer, but still.
Crimson Flash!
It's my turn. You can't escape. Fire!
Haha, broke him.
It's my turn. Crimson Flash! It's down!
And now he's dead.
Let's go, everyone!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes.
Excellent work, everyone. We did it.
Yeah, we did. Okay, give me that chest.
Check it out. Free stuff.
Yeah, I like freebies.
Ha! Ready.
Well, I think everyone does. Anyway. Okay, so
Ha! Ha! Ha!
break you. Heal up. And then we go see what was making that loud noise. And hopefully it can go down easy. It is! It's one of the Magic Knights. Really? How do you know? You're going down, Knight.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
This also kind of sucks. We don't have Valimar. And he's got orders
go.
now. That's not fair.
For one.
And one for all!
Let's go, everyone! Ha! Ha! Let's go.
Okay, I got some hits in there, but not many.
Ha! Here we go.
I'll assist.
Behold, the Vander dual blade style. Now,
No, it's a Vander. That's better.
you're done for. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Yeah.
Now.
Okay, we're taking
Transform.
chunks at a time.
Sync complete. Presenting Arcadius Gear. 1. Launch. Open fire. Brionic.
Down the blue,
Mini
that's
extermination.
the
Ah.
over its spawn.
Ha.
guarded against that one.
Time to bring out the big guns. Charge them good and fire! Not done yet! Onward! Valiant charge!
Good, didn't guard against that one.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
No healing! Honestly, that's a no-no. Hey!
I'll save you.
Let me have a turn.
It's my turn.
For God's sake. And this sucks.
Good luck.
Gladly.
Okay, so... we have some healing.
Heal our wounds. Sappho rain. Thank you.
Thanks.
My turn.
Not helped that much. You got something to impede?
My apologies.
Please do.
Leave it to me.
No, you don't. You only have a freeze. And you have that too.
There! Suppressing targets.
Right.
New devices in place.
Come on, do a lot of damage.
Orbital laser. Fire!
Oh, don't bounce it back.
Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Hope it does. No, we
Hooked
guarded
up.
that one. Aye. Hey, impede.
Take this!
No.
Ah!
Ow.
My turn.
Again, not good.
Switching out.
I'm up.
Okay, I don't get any big healing anymore.
Hut.
Thanks.
Okay, when I get back to town, I need to stock up on healing stuff.
Time to paint this town red. Gotcha. You go. Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this! It's the last call. Sinners, Reverie!
Okay, good, you didn't block that one. No!
Don't give up!
I love you.
Do not
Damn
do
it.
that!
Come on, girl. You got this.
Switching in.
Martina!
Here to play.
Heal everybody.
Heal our wounds. Sappho rain. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Use a thing. She can't heal herself. That's not fair. Well, glad you missed her.
My turn.
Aw. Why does he have to be stunned?
I've got you. RTM heal. I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that works on everybody, including herself.
It's my turn. I leave it to you.
Leave it to me.
Impede? No! Oh, come on, that's 40! And how can you miss? Such a big target.
Not today.
My next move should be...
Oh, Tina is also frozen. Not good.
Heal our wounds. Several rain. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, that
Sure.
gets rid of it. Good.
Ah!
Ash. There's a big
Not
tag
today.
up there. It's supposed to hit it.
Damn it!
My turn. Ha!
Same with you, Kurt.
My turn.
I did want to get Muse in there, but
I've got you. RTM heal.
Thank you.
Thanks. Sure.
you're probably better. Can you smash? No, cannot do that. Ow.
Not today.
My next move should be...
Hopefully it's good.
Heal our wounds. Several rain. Thank you.
Thanks.
My turn.
Come on, we need to smash.
Prepare yourself.
Make a smash.
Shatter.
Seriously, Kurt? What in the hell?
Yeah, I was foolish. Numbers up.
Why can't I even hit it? Yeah. I really wish that was also a revive as well.
Got something for you.
Just let me have a smash.
Bullseye.
Wait, didn't... No, that was an attacking skill.
Shouldn't have hesitated.
Oh,
Engaging.
I hate you. I'm gonna lose this. And I didn't really want to, but it don't like I have a choice, does it?
Yeah. I love you. Engaging.
Ah, that one. I hate it. Sorry. Sorry, Ash. We can try and save you. I don't know how well it's gonna work.
I've got you. RTM heal.
Nope, it didn't work.
Real?
Here to play. Heal our wounds. Several rain.
Resurrection!
Thanks.
I'll care for you.
Thank you.
Stop that!
I'll save you.
I love you.
Energy low. Switching out.
Leave it to me.
And Peach Shot.
Take this.
Oh, come on, Ian! That's so not fair!
I was foolish.
Here to play. Heal
You're just
our
going
wounds.
down too!
Several rain.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sure.
Finally
My
hitting again! But it's still... I just want to get a smash!
Don't give up. I love you. I'll care for you. Thanks.
Yeah, I was foolish. I ain't leave yet. Hit!
Thank you.
Oh, this sucks!
Behold, the Vander Dual Blade
It just
style.
will not
Now,
fall! It just will not go down!
you're done for.
I don't really want to weaken and retry, but I'm gonna
Ragnar.
have to if it just carries on.
Here to play.
Okay, I broke him. That. Thank you. Something that I wanted for so long. But you two still need healing.
Heal our wounds. Several rain.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's my turn. There. Wide open.
Go.
All right. Everyone ready? Leave
Leave it to
To
me.
me!
There.
This'll be fun.
Something I always keep forgetting, but I need, as I said, I really need to start using it more.
All for one.
And one for all.
Everyone, go!
So I'm just wondering if I use the heal, would it work on people that's not in the battle? Something I could try. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
All for one. And one for all.
Hooray! Everyone gets
Hang in
healed.
there, guys.
Sure.
They don't get healed by much. I'm glad they do.
Tag out.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so almost took it down by 100,000. Ah.
Ha! Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Like the way he
It's
said
my
it.
turn.
I'm never gonna get used to it. Which is a downer.
I'll leave it to you.
Leave it to me. There! A chance!
Yes!
We attack together.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, understood.
Here.
Ha!
Okay, all the good stuff is happening now.
Suppressing targets. Mirror devices in place. Orbital laser. Fire! Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Very well.
No. Stop that right now.
There!
Wait. Did that hit or miss? I don't know.
Don't give up.
Thank you.
Not today.
It's my turn.
I don't know. Okay, so... Okay, Vander, looks like you might be going out. Okay. Okay, so I'm almost there. So... Best way to do this.
There.
Shoot and just go
Time
for
to
it.
bring out the big guns.
Ah,
Charge them good and fire.
I think I've used so
Not
many of
done
them.
yet.
Would I be 100 right now?
Onward. Valiant charge.
My turn.
All right, so best healing that I've got. Still got that. Wait, when was rain that week?
My apologies.
Switching in.
Fine, I'm just bringing you. Ah, I can't beat you all.
I've got you. Our team here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. No!
There.
I can still fight.
Just. You can fight. But you're still pushing it. Should I switch or... No, because I want to use it.
Ha!
Ready.
Oh, that's good. But sadly, again, I only get one hit.
A chance! They're mine!
Eternally
Kind of
flow.
sucks I can't get a break off this.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
My turn.
Okay, so... Ooh, so much. Yeah, heal
got
you too.
RTM heal.
Thanks.
Ow!
Come on, girl.
Come on, leave them alone.
You got this!
Come on, music.
Gladly. Let's go.
Good. I like a good
An
smash.
opening!
Yes.
You know, it works wonders.
Yeah!
How in the hell? Claire.
Suppressing target.
Good, he's not getting that.
Mirror devices in place.
Even though I'm not using it either, but still. At least he ain't getting it.
Orbital laser. Fire. Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Ow. Hey!
I'll care for you!
No, having two
Thank you.
turns.
It's my turn.
0-1 arts. Okay, it's weak to that.
Yeah.
Still
My
didn't do
turn.
much. You're getting so stressful. You know that?
I've
Yeah.
got you. RTM heal.
Thanks.
I love you.
Once the
you.
music is gone, and then she can use a
Let's
scratch.
go.
Emery's also got his. Sweet.
Ha!
Same too.
Here to play.
Okay, now end this.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness.
He's annoying.
Emptiness is form.
I just want him gone.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
And he's gone.
I've got a chilling spell for you.
Well, isn't that a pretty sight?
Brilliant shot!
Oh, that like got an upgrade.
Oh my goodness, did that hurt?
Bye, Knight. At least it's over now. Everyone survived.
Oh, did we win?
Just. And everyone went up a level.
Nice. That'll do it.
Oh, got powered up.
Yeah, I
Right.
did it!
I've only just begun.
Stats updated.
I only get cuter as I level up.
Nice.
Ooh, that got upgraded too.
Always nice to improve.
Okay, it's over. It was like, I didn't think it would take me that long to beat him. Are you sure? It was not a walk in the park. Seriously, with the amount of strength he's got, anyone with big strength like that, everyone can say he's a monster. Even Victor Arcade. Even though he's only got one arm. Right now. Yeah, it was the one that attacked Rain. Oh, Dan, you had Valamar. Oh, come on, there's another one. Yeah, quickly. Back to Ymir and help. But it should be all evacuated by now, right? He took him out on his own. Oh, with help. Oh, by himself. So he didn't need help. was a light workout. Okay, that's not weird.
The truth is that several days ago, Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard left for their honeymoon aboard the Courageous II. They have not been seen since.
They've been brainwashed by Rufus.
How could they be missing?
And you're certain of this?
I'm afraid so. We haven't been able to reach the ship or any of its crew.
You've lost contact with the entire ship?
They were only just starting their new lives together.
Well, we did beat him.
That said, I must hear your answer. Are you willing to assist in the search for Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard?
Oh, duh.
Erebonia needs Prince Olivert. And he has done more for Class 7 than we can ever repay him for. I don't know who or what is responsible for his disappearance, but none of us can turn a blind eye to it. We will devote all we have to finding and, if necessary, rescuing him.
Yeah, he does kind of need rescuing. He's kind of being brainwashed, brain controlled.
I'm sure all of the others who couldn't join us would say the same thing.
Excellent. Then consider yourselves entrusted with this task. We'll be counting on you. Right!
Now, the matter being confidential does mean we cannot officially mobilize the army to aid in the search. If there's anyone you trust to bring in for additional help, however, you have full permission to share this information.
Every single one of Falls Academy students. From when we was... from... years back.
Understood.
Though our assistance may be minuscule in comparison, we will do whatever we can. The Isengard Range is our backyard, so we could mount a thorough search of it and the surrounding area.
Your help is much appreciated, Lord Schwarzer.
Yeah. Went up against the wall guard. The Thunder Guard. Where are you again?
You are... I am...
Do not lose sight of yourself.
That sounds like...
Swords are without form and exist within oneself. If you have need of your blade, you need only to grasp it in your mind.
Grasp it in my mind.
Wonder what that was.
Your Excellency.
Did you see that?
So it really was you.
Something seemed amiss. I thought my advice may help.
Thank you. It really did. This silence is so intimidating. I hope I haven't disappointed him by letting him see me like that.
Green Schwarzer,
Sir,
I am very grateful to you
for what?
for all you have done for Kurt.
Oh,
The hot springs won't do you any good by standing.
I suppose you're right.
I've long been aware of my son's burdens. His worries stemming from House Vander being stripped of its long-held duty to protect the Imperial family, and of concern for Prince Cedric.
Yeah, because he's kind of wandered off, hasn't he?
Yet as a father, I chose not to console him. I do not regret that decision. But I am relieved that he found you to help him break free of his shell. He's grown more than I ever could have imagined. That is why I am grateful.
So you were still thinking of him, in your own way. Truthfully, I don't think I deserve the credit you're giving me. Kurt's development came from his own ceaseless hard work, and the support of the friends he met along the way.
All of that was only possible because of your guiding hand.
I certainly tried to play a part, but I still think my role was minor.
Yeah, but you still had a role in it.
I'd like to ask, why were you withholding your strength during our duel?
Yeah, see, even Victor said this. You hold yourself back. You should just lay it loose.
Was I?
Yes.
Even I would struggle against the divine blade of the Eight Leaves School fighting at their best.
I think you're overestimating me as much as Countess Le Guin did. I played more of a supporting role after my students arrived, but I wasn't shying away either, I assure you. I'm simply not capable enough to do that against an opponent of your caliber.
Then that leaves only one other possibility. Something weighs heavily upon you.
Then you could tell.
It came through loud and clear as we crossed blades.
As it always does.
I suppose strength like yours wouldn't come without being so perceptive as well.
Does this worry relate to the state I found you in earlier?
I'm honestly not sure myself.
I see. No situation is too complex for the warrior who follows a simple course. We use our skill to protect that which we cherish. We need not strength for anything more.
I'm ashamed to have almost forgotten something so fundamentally important. Thank you for reminding me of that, Your Excellency.
Towel. Towel outfit. Okay, so basically I'm just wandering over there. Probably wait till this actually drops.
There's Kurt on the lookout platform again. I think I'll see how he's doing before heading home.
Yeah, bring all this to a close first before I actually end it. Hey, Kurt. Yeah. I just thought he joined the Red Constellation, not Ouroboros, and become an enforcer. Huh. Well, then again, they did lose number 9. So, maybe he's filling that role. Now. And plus, what's his name going to be? He's in love with Shelly. Shelly, and she's the same. That's why. Wait, when? What? How? When? Can we have a
I don't know
flashback
when
to
I'll
that?
have the chance, but one day I will go and find him.
As I said, can we have a flashback of that scene? I don't remember it.
I don't know where we'll take it once I do. But if nothing else, I want him to know how I feel.
Yeah. Oh, his feelings get hurt so much, so easy. Okay. Yeah, just go back home now. Hey, Yuna. No, I wasn't here, but wasn't anything but just see. Okay. And yeah, now that is it. Alright, back home. Rest up, and hopefully there's a hard save, so basically I can end it. If not, I gotta, well, sort of find a place to do it. There's nothing else, so just wait.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. I'm afraid I have terrible news. Crossbell's signing ceremony today was disrupted by a surprise attack. Crossbell has been reoccupied.
Rufus.
Huh?
By who? What happened?
I can't believe it.
Do you have the answers? How could they escape? Yeah, Lloyd's probably in the hospital right now. No, because he's got Prince Oliver brainwashed. Okay, I'm surprised you don't. Because you know what? Osborn wanted. Sort of, as Rufus says, his dream wasn't fulfilled. They're doing it, so at least you don't join his side, that'll be fine.
I will be the one to bear the responsibility for His Excellency's actions. It is the best way we can go about quelling the unrest in Erebonia and solving the issue of Crossbell all at once. I can think of no better way for us Ironbloods to honor him.
Yeah, they're probably affected by the curse right now. Yeah, they're over there. Yeah, you shouldn't have said that. But then again, we all know that they're strong enough to take care of themselves.
I am C, leader of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front.
Crow! Isn't it? Cause I doubt. Yeah, that's Crow, obviously. Going by the name C. Again.
With the iron-blooded monster slain, the Empire had claimed its key to enter an era of peace. Alas, it would seem his poisonous beliefs are now being carried on by zealots, espousing nonsense of a united nation. To those who support their losing game, and to the ignorant politicians who allow these dogs to bark, I say this. We shall see you pay for your crimes. Our first target was the foolish prince and his wings, now bound to inaction. Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah, I still say Lice Crow. Yeah, so if they're taking credit and yet they're against Rufus, how did they end up there? Well, basically they kidnapped the prince but left Shara alone and she was kidnapped. But, I still say that guy, the guy in the gold armor is Oliver. Well, as I said, we'll find out later. At some point, I have no idea when. So we're going to the Vermilion City. Oh, I thought I was going to look at the radio.
I know it's March, but it's still cold to be out at night, Yuna. Especially in areas that still have snow on the ground.
She's worried about home.
What are you doing here, Instructor?
I could sense you out here from inside my room. Given how late it is and how new you are to Ymir's weather, I couldn't help but worry.
You can't just whip out those super senses for any old thing.
Maybe. But every time they prove useful in a situation like this, I'm glad I spent time honing them.
What are you sitting down for, anyway? Aren't you here to make me go inside?
This isn't the academy dorm. There's no curfew here. If you want to stay up a little late, I'm not going to stop you.
Wow. You sure you should be saying stuff like that to your impressionable students?
Well, you're not in school right now.
I don't think it hurts once in a while.
So you're not going to ask me anything?
I'm not even sure where to start. I feel like you're the one who has to be willing to open up here.
Open up? You think I'm just trying to act fine when I'm not, don't you?
Not just think it. I know I'm correct.
You are. You are, but how many times has this happened now? Over and over. Roswell finds itself in danger, and every time I get all worked up and cause more problems for everyone. I'm just tired of being such a burden.
You're not a burden.
So what choice do I have but to bottle it all up and deal with it on my own?
I get what you're trying to say, but you're missing the fact that everyone wants to help you when things go south. That goes for all your classmates. And me. If it was the other way around and one of your classmates needed help, wouldn't you want to give it to them?
Well, yeah. Of course I would. But I think you're the last person I want to hear that from. I get you're our instructor and all, and students aren't supposed to be the ones teaching the teacher, but...
That's not why I don't turn to you. Thing is, I have the same problem you do. And I need to work on it too. But turning to your friends, or your students, for comfort and advice isn't a sign of weakness. That's what they're there for. And that doesn't change, no matter how many times you have to do it. You help each other, so you can move forward together.
Then... can I...
Go on.
Can I turn to you for comfort now?
Of course you can.
We fought so hard. And we thought this was finally it. So, why did they go and take it away from us again? Why can't Crossbell just be free? What did we do to deserve all this? Just leave us alone!
Yeah.
Do you feel a bit better now?
Yeah. But now the embarrassment of all that crying in front of you is really starting to set in. Anyway, don't worry about me. I'm fine now, really. No matter how many times people take our home, we'll just take it right back from them.
Good.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I guess it is getting late. I'm gonna head back to my room. So, thank you for lending me your coat. I'll give it back now. I don't want you being cold either.
Thanks. Good night, Yuna. Well, I'd better get to bed too. It's been a really, really long day.
Yep. So much has happened. And yes, it's the end of Act 1 for Reen's route. Which is good. I can finally save it now. Haha. So with all the problems that's going on, yeah. Too bad they didn't have a video feed of the conference, and then they could have probably sussed that at least Charizard is there. But as I said, I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure that's all over, but yeah, again, I could still be wrong. But wonder what's gonna happen next, or when we're gonna actually play a part in the third storyline. Which, okay, I thought it was gonna be the Burl, but basically Estelle and Joshua are still in Crossbell, so we can't beat them. Who was it? We might actually find out at the end of, well, Reen's route. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So I hope you all liked it. I hope you all enjoyed it. And hope everything's going well. So, yeah. Bye.